September the 13th, this day of a historic championship match.
Mutual respect shown by these two heavyweights in a first-time ever meeting. The CSW Heavyweight Championship's on the line. Taste of gold put aside, it doesn't make any difference. These two men are willing to put it all at stake as Ruff Crossing in the first few seconds trying to defeat Marshe, and he almost came away with the victory.
Did you hear him? He said that close, baby.
Ruff Crossing lost to Vic Capri in this building.
I don't think Marshe likes being
gone wrong, thanks to Ryland Fox. What role do you think C-Red is going to play in this match, Stan?
The role he always plays as that father figure type of person on the outside. Always, you know, it's easy to get distracted in a match or get disheartened and lose your spirits about you, and he provides that.
Now Marshe trying to do the same thing to Ruff. Almost got the victory there.
He provides that Rock of Gibraltar type of quality where he'll sit there and get you back on track.
Marshe won the CSW Heavyweight Championship back in an emotional battle that took place in this building. July the 12th against Brubaker and 450. It's definitely a case of Marshe's athletic talent versus Ruff Crossing's physical toughness. And when you talk about Ruff Crossing, he is an outstanding, great stand-up fighter and brawler. He's got multiple techniques up his sleeve to deal with bigger foes like Marshe. And he, Ruff Crossing, recently was awarded with number 453 in I'm talking about
the NSA again. They're sitting there watching this match.
The Pro Wrestling Illustrated. I'm talking about PWI's top 500.
You're talking about Pro Wrestling Chicago.
10 years plus experience for Ruff Crossing. Marshe, what is it, about 8 years for him? 9 years? 10 years?
Just about, yeah.
So it's very even that way, too. And look at the way that Ruff Crossing easily reverses that wrist lock. Marshe has never been in a ring with an opponent of this size that basically has just as much match skills and talent as he does, and the athleticism of Marshe is going to be tested here as well. You got Marshe, who's on a roll, CSW Heavyweight Champion for the second time in the past couple of years. And he wants to make this reign more meaningful than the last, as he wants to take on any and all challengers and defeat them head on.
Man, they're evenly matched right now. He got out of that counter.
Look at that armbar applied by Marshe.
Both of them in the beginning moments of this match are working on each other's arms.
Marshe's got to change his strategy a little bit against Ruff Crossing. As you notice, Marshe is actually playing the Ruff Crossing strengths a little bit.
Hey, this match may end right here, man. I mean, he may get him to submit. It's either that or break his arm.
Well, it's
unless
hard
he
to
gets
believe.
out of it.
Oh, yeah,
Which he did.
Which into that reverse chin lock.
Yes, he's got him to chin lock right now.
He got the M80 by Marshe Rockett against the pump handle tombstone pile driver.
Where's an M80?
Well, we haven't seen it yet. Ruff Crossing controlling Marshe with this side headlock. And you have to think about the ideal opponent in the ideal match. It's literally the best against the best here, Stan.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
I mean, fans have been dreaming about this match for years, and they're finally going to get a chance to see it, and you can only see it in Chicago-style wrestling. You're not going to see this anywhere else.
I've wanted to see this match for a long time.
You got a high flyer in Marshe with an incredible vertical leap. And he's a fighting champion willing to take on all challenges. Look at that. Marshe landing on his feet with ease. Monkey talk. Ruff Crossing onto his feet relatively quick. Look at that beautiful drop kick. Marshe elevated as high as he could possibly leap, and he still could only touch and kick the chest of Ruff Crossing on the way down.
May have gotten him in the mouth. Now he's got a reverse chin lock.
The Taste of Gold ladder match will consist of Mulligan, Brubaker, Ali, and Baz. And one of these two men might walk out of this with the CSW Heavyweight Championship and might have that distinguished possibility of having to worry about another individual targeting them and wanting to steal their championship at any given moment of time.
That's exactly right, man. I mean, you go from one to the other. There's no rest, literally, when you're at the top of your game.
Ruff Crossing trying to release the pressure here. Marshe tried to leapfrog, but landed on the right leg of Crossing. Crossing with that over-the-top elbow smash put Marshe down. Look at that drop kick. Who said that Crossing can't leap in the air?
Oh,
that was impressive. Marshe almost suffering the defeat there. I think Marshe might be in for the biggest challenge of his career right now.
Jeez, you don't even see these moves coming out of these guys. Usually you can see a guy telegraphing a move. You don't see it coming.
5 minutes run by, 5 minutes! Forearm drop, and again, Marshe continuing to make sure that he continues to roll his shoulder up before the referee can count the third time. And this match is about bragging rights too. I mean, when you consider being the best in Chicago-style wrestling, that's one thing. When you consider yourself the best in the Midwest, that's another story. And these two are trying to do that right now. Open pound strike by Ruff Crossing.
And shades of the hands of Stone Ronnie Garvin.
Marshe tried to kick Ruff, but he ended up having both of his legs released through the middle and top rope on the outside.
He's setting him up for something. What's he setting him up for? He's weakening the trapezius muscles.
Running start by Ruff. Oh, and he collided into Marshe's boots.
I wonder what he was trying to set him up for, but Marshe seen it coming, man.
Marshe climbing the ropes, all the way on top. High cross body press, but the impact sent Marshe crashing and rolling the opposite direction. Ruff will not stay down. We talked about physical toughness. Marshe with that step over toe takedown. Ruff Crossing gets the left shoulder up. I'm impressed by these two and just the speed in which they inflict their maneuvers and the way in which they can exchange and counter one another's moves with such ease. It's like these two have been wrestling for years, and this is their first time ever meeting.
This is incredible. They know each other's moves, too. You have these moves scouted by each other. I mean, these guys...
What a chop by Marshe! The loudest of the night!
Shades of the Nature Boy Ric Flair and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Marshe's got the bus backed up. Oh, my! Big boot right to the abdomen. Marshe's been put down, and for how long?
Yeah, he got him right in the rib cage. That guy's got no fat on
Crossing tried for a hangman's noose lariat, but it was countered by that power slam.
How did he do that after getting popped right in the ribs? And he's still clutching his ribs. That guy's got no body fat there to protect him from any blows of that nature.
When you consider the overall conditioning of Marshe Rockett, his athletic talents and skills, and when you put it against Ruff Crossing and his physical toughness, this is clearly one of Marshe Rockett's toughest battles. And if Marshe was smart, he would try to keep Ruff Crossing down and try to weaken him at every chance that he can get, because he might need to save all of that athletic energy in the tank for when he really needs it. Ruff Crossing head first into the top turnbuckle pad. Crossing can't see Marshe from this particular vantage point. He turns around, which is a good idea. Oh, kneecaps right into the chest of Marshe.
Yeah, now the upper.
Look at that. Springboard sunset flip attempt negated by Marshe, who misses with that kick. Big knee lift by Crossing.
He's really working his chest area over those ribs.
This could be the end. Crossing was just a half a count away from being CSW heavyweight champion.
Baby.
You can see the concern on C-Red's face. He knows that this is the ideal challenger for Marshe, and he's not liking his man's chances.
These kids are running around all over the place, freaking out that their champion, Marshe Rockett, is in trouble.
Running kick to the midsection of Ruff Crossing. And he hit a lot of meat on those bones. Snap suplex. Marshe, 8.5 feet in the air with that leg drop. Crossing still down. And again, that left shoulder has that tendency to pop up at the least opportune time for Marshe in this battle.
Yeah.
This match with all the meaning that you could possibly imagine. Huge knee drop.
Man, right in the collar.
If he had dropped that an inch or two higher in the throat, Ruff Crossing may never be able to speak or swallow again.
But that shows you the kind of athlete that Marshe Rockett is. He won't take the shortcut.
There are no shortcuts to be taken in the CSW Heavyweight Championship.
What are you nuts? There's plenty of shortcuts to be taken. You're out of your mind. Who put something in your soup again?
My argument is the better man's got to win, right?
Yeah. You still take the shortcuts. You win if you can, you lose if you must.
Hey, Stan,
you always cheat, and you never get caught.
Your school of thought does not match mine, and that's why we're constantly at odds with one another.
That's why you're you know.
10 minutes gone by. 10 minutes.
You know, I tried to cut you down, but I couldn't because you're the articulator. So there's no way of countering.
It hasn't stopped you before, Stan.
Yeah, you got me befuddled.
You get awards for doing what you do.
Not this time. You got me befuddled.
I get dirty looks from these guys. All right, several shots from Marshe. And there's that big elbow smash again.
Yeah, don't worry.
Ruff Crossing on his knees.
They won't touch you. You're the best man in the business at what you do.
Wow, what an inverted drop that was. He picked him up and he dropped him right on his front side. Ruff Crossing just made Marshe dizzy. Pump handle release kick. Puts Marshe down, and Ruff Crossing is looking in the wrong direction. Does he even know where he is?
I don't know, but it looked like something right out of those cowboy movies where the cowboy jumps off the cliff. Like, does that kick that you were just saying out of nowhere onto some outlaw.
This match by itself worth every single one of these fans' money's worth. And considering that the fans have seen 3 hours of entertainment like this all night long, they have been in for something special. Marshe into the corner. Ruff Crossing sends Marshe into the opposite corner. One at a time.
He's killing
Marshe's back is weakened. Belly-to-belly suplex. He dropped him on the back of his head.
I have never seen the champ like this.
Crossing pointing to the corner. Is he going for it all?
We may have a new champion tonight.
Ruff Crossing taking his time. Marshe getting a little chance to recover now.
It's taking too long, I think. Come on, dude.
Look at the ease in which Ruff Crossing was able to get to the top rope from the mat.
Yeah, like Spider-Man or Ghost Rider.
He flies! Flying shoulder block! Marshe tumbles and falls all the way outside. And that was probably for the best. Marshe could have been the one that could have suffered defeat here.
Great Caesar's Ghost. You're right.
So, here's the situation. Ruff Crossing has the advantage, clearly. See Red on the floor checking on the champion. He's struggling to get back to his feet. The referee administering a count here. What will happen next? Look at all these fans. Their eyes are completely glued to this ring to see what will happen next. Look at that leaping side kick by Marshe that glanced across the side of the head of Ruff Crossing for a moment.
And you see Red sitting there offering him guidance, keeping his mind on the mat, keeping his mind on the task at hand.
Marshe back in the ring, tried for the M80, but it was released there by Ruff Crossing. And Crossing threw Marshe over the top rope into the floor. But Marshe held on. Wait a second, Crossing got caught there. Marshe ends up on the back of the shoulder
power
here.
Slam position.
Pile driver.
Now an inverted
He's defeated multiple opponents with this move before. Oh, Marshe's gonna reverse it all. Crossing cannot afford to take this drop.
No.
Oh, Ruff's gonna do it this time. Ruff's gonna drop him. Ruff's gonna finish him right here. It's over. Oh, Marshe rolls him up. He's got both legs hooked. Ruff kicked out.
Oh, be still my heart.
Hey, matey! Ruff didn't see it at all. Marshe's on top. He kicked out. I don't believe it.
I can't believe it.
That was an amazing sequence.
My blood pressure's going through the roof. I can't take it anymore.
It's incredible. These two men will continue now. The heavyweight title's at stake.
What's gonna happen here?
This is the best heavyweight championship match I think I've seen here, Stan, in Chicago-style wrestling history.
This is the best heavyweight championship match I've seen since February of 1987 when Flair went against Wyndham in the NWA.
Well, you really rewound the tape on that one.
Really rewound the tape.
Yeah, you went in a time machine, too.
I most certainly did.
Then you were in the DeLorean at the time.
No, never. I'd ride in the Destruction Jeep. And speaking of destruction...
Does it have any buttons on it?
Yeah, a few. How did you know?
Marshe muscles Ruff Crossing to his feet.
Barely.
Watch out. Crossing's got that. He tombstone. He got him with that pile driver.
But
tombstone.
But
He put Marshe down. Can he pin him? Can he roll?
He's rolling the wrong way, like Kamala would always do.
15 minutes run 15 minutes. Crossing finally turning over the right way. He's got his left arm on top. Marshe got the left shoulder up. A simultaneous moan and groan in the crowd.
It's this close once again.
Wow.
Just like at the beginning of the match when they were vying for the pinfall.
We said it was the M80 versus that pump handle tombstone pile driver. And guess what? Both men hit each other's signature moves, and it was not enough. What will be the final blow that takes one of these men out? I can't imagine what it would be.
I imagine we're probably going to have another draw here.
It's a possibility, although I've been told that this match has a longer extended time limit. So these two could possibly go on all night long at this rate.
No, I think it's going to be a draw. There's no way. If Ali and Boz went to a draw, this is going to a draw.
Well, both men collide, but Ruff Crossing
they keep doing each
connected
other's
with his
finishing
right
maneuvers.
elbow. Oh yeah! Marshe! M80! While Ruff leaped off the second rope, he retained the title!
I can't believe it!
Ladies and gentlemen, Rockett in the toughest championship defense of his life has put Ruff Crossing away, and it was not easy.
I can't believe it. You're right, though. This was
C-Red apparently telling Marshe that Ruff might be hurt here, but Marshe's concerned. These two fought it out tooth and nail, and they gave it their all. And Ruff Crossing, it was going to take something vicious and lethal to put that man away once and for all. But in that match, I think that there is some deep, profound respect that can be found between these two.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Marshe's barely able to stand and look straight ahead. It looks like his eyes have rolled back in his head.
Wow, what a match.
They embrace Ruff Crossing Awards, Marshe the title. That makes it official, fans.
What you need to do as we stand here and looking at this proud display of sportsmanship is tell me, how do I get a copy of this DVD?
Fans, if you want copies of Chicago-style wrestling action or other events that have taken place, feel free to contact Articulator Steve Kenton at yahoo.com for more details. But this match for the CSW Heavyweight Championship lived up to every fan's expectations and more. And tonight, it is no doubt in my mind that Ruff Crossing deserved this title match. But Stan, I think he deserves a rematch, honestly.
Oh, absolutely. A guy like that, and the champ will give it to him in the spirit of competitiveness.
Marshe, for the first time that I can recall, is barely able to walk away from this battle. He had his head rattled with that drop. That was awesome.